And we're about ready to go here. Let's take a look back at the Quakes' history with the Seattle Sounders, presented by Intermedia. And it's pretty even. Last meeting, of course, was back in the bubble. Alonso, beloved in Seattle, then went on to Minnesota. This is Jordan Morris being chased by Flo. Turns the corner and has a step. This is an opportunity for Sounders. Going to put it on his left foot and slide it right past Vega. And Jordan Morris gives Seattle a 1-0 lead.
Man-to-man system. Flo Youngworth looking to track Jordan Morris right here, but he doesn't get that second defender step up to him quickly enough, and so he just continues to dribble, takes a good separation touch right there and just slowly, easily passes that into the side of the goal.
Arriaga. Felipe can't get there. On the run, Ladero. He's got Rui Diaz onside. Ladero crosses in front, and Rui Diaz slots it home. Another breakdown at the back for San Jose.
Exactly what you want an overlapping run to look like. Jovan Jones drifts inside, and then Nico Ladero, he really has the freedom to be able to roam and move from that attacking center mid position. And then how about the presence of mind to beat Vega and then get his head up. Raul Rui Diaz continuing his run, ensuring that Nico Ladero has the option to either shoot or pass.
He scored in Mexico, 20 goals back-to-back years for Morelia. A World Cup in 2018 for Peru. And are they trying to add another one? And Seattle piling it on here early.
I'm Chris Wondolowski. I'm the captain. I'm getting my team together and finding a way to regroup here. But again, just exploiting that space as Marcos Lopez steps in. Vaco really is the one in Matias Almeida's system who is asked to recover and to track Leerdam, who's coming up from the right flank.
Getting possession, having possession, keeping possession. And that has not been the case so far here early. Jordan Morris. On the run, Jovan Jones. This one's dropping. Rui Diaz. And Jovan Jones with a left foot into the back of the net.
The Earthquakes in between these last two games, I've heard them talk a lot about passion and being united and discipline and getting back to the basics. Well, all of those emotional things, Chris Wondolowski trying to do the same thing here. If you can keep it on that right side of the field, then the Earthquakes can all shift together and look to try to defend with numbers.
This one through. There's the shot on it, wide of the mark. It was Leerdam again.
And this is why it's so important to lock it into one side, because when you do get the ability to spring it out to the right side, like to see what Matias Almeida can put together in these next few moments and heading into halftime so this team can regroup for the final 60 minutes.
Another one through for Rui Diaz, trying to add one to his total, and he does. Second of the night for Rui Diaz. 5-0 Seattle.
Well, the speed of Raul Rui Diaz here is just too much for Flo to recover. He does well to sit in Flo's blind spot and get on that back shoulder. So he's moving forward before Flo Youngworth has the presence of mind to recognize where he is. And once he's a yard past, he might as well be 10 yards past. He's a quality forward. He has all the time that he needs to get his head up.
And once again, Jordan Morris, can he get there first? He does. Moving in on Vega. And Vega there with a save. And Morris can't believe it.
Even today, again, a well-timed run, well onside in his own half. And Daniel Vega, he does well to...
Ladero cross and headed right to Vega. Another save. Even in Orlando, was that with a player like Joao Paulo out with an injury, Nico Ladero was having to come back further to get the ball. There's another opportunity and another goal. We just talked about Joao Paulo getting into the offense.
Reasons if you are a Quakes fans, and so often Joao Paulo is somebody who sits really as that number 6, that defensive center mid in front of the back line. But here he's got the time, the space, the freedom to be able to make that late run into the box, and just a simple finish here. You see Seattle sending numbers left and right. It's an outside back in Kelvin Lear.
Now it's Jordan Morris. Accelerating. Looking for the options. Dropping to Jovan Jones. Jones able to slide one past Daniel Vega, his second of the night. It's 7-0.
Well, Jordan Morris really responsible for beating his player, and then has the presence of mind to get his head up, find Jovan Jones. Jovan Jones doesn't even take a great first touch, but makes the most of it by continuing to run through it, bouncing in his direction, calmly, coolly. Hits it into the back of the net with the inside of the foot. It's really a matter of finding a way to get more minutes for these guys, finding a way to perhaps prove to Matias Almeida that they deserve to be in the starting lineup.
Nice drive there for Calvillo. Stefan Fry, not sure if it took a deflection, but he was there. Calvillo. Tommy Thompson making a run. Thompson cutting it back and going down and earning the penalty.
Well, Arriaga, every game he has one moment that's a little bit questionable. Sometimes the moment is big and he comes up huge. Sometimes he gives up an opportunity.
So it'll be Chris Wondolowski to step up, looking for number 163. Wando! Goal, San Jose! Much like he did against Colorado.
But Chris Wondolowski.
And it's highly likely they'll have to play the 19th as well when MLS announces the next phase of games. This one slid through. Nice defense. Alan Chapman signals the end of this one. And a tough night at the office for the Earthquakes.